Hey there, folks. Zach Smith, Pest Dude. Hey, we're talking about a popular topic, a popular product. Not this particular brand, although you can get this on Amazon. We'll put the link in the description if after this review you really want to try it, because we don't use this stuff for moles. No pros that I know that are worth their salt are using this stuff. And I don't mean to call anybody out I don't mean to be rude, but what I'm saying is if you're a pro mole getter, you're going to trap them. They're not hard to trap, relatively speaking. I mean, you got to learn how to do it, and then you know how to do it, and you can set traps out and catch them all the time. But what you ought to know about this is this is 100% castor oil, although they claim it's specially formulated for your lawn. This says it'll treat up to 20,000 square feet. This is about $40. You mix it with soap, about 1 part soap, 1 part castor oil, and a little water to get it emulsified. Then you put it in a 2-gallon. Here it says put it in a 2-gallon watering can. So in that you'd go drizzle it over your flower beds. Okay, I wouldn't want to put soap in my flower beds, but that's just me. As a horticulturist, soap and the soil microbes, soil bacteria, the beneficials, all the things going in there, you're trying to get worms to thrive in your garden while you have moles. And then you're going to put soap and castor oil down on your root zone. Okay, again, this isn't necessarily the best way to go. It is one of the ways to go. Now, there are some scientific studies that show that soaking the soil profile with castor oil will repel moles. Interestingly enough, it says it works for voles, but not for voles in California. I have heard various things. There are some vole species in California that are protected. You could put it in a hose end sprayer where you could connect your garden hose and you hose down the yard. I don't know what concentration of castor oil you need to get in the soil profile. And I mean, we're talking like the top foot. But I don't really see a few tablespoons of this going very deep or doing a whole lot and not biodegrading and having the sprinkler system or rain wash it out. So if you're gonna go mole repellent, castor oil is the one. I mean, I've heard the best results come from castor oil. I'm not into hot pepper or any of that stuff. We've tried that for a number of other rodents. It just doesn't last. It's very expensive too. If you're not going to trap your moles, and you're not going to try something like the talprid gummy worms, which are a toxic gummy worm for moles, and you want to run your moles off, don't use those mole noisemakers. I'll do a whole expose on those things. We're always working in yards. Those noisemakers are going off all around us, buzzing, and all the vibrations and all that, and it's annoying for everybody, except for the gophers and moles don't care. They're just going right on around them. That right there, I call fraud on that whole industry. And anytime I run into a customer who's purchased those noisemakers, I say, go back, take them back, and say, this is nonsense. I want my money back. What works for moles? Trap them. It's not that hard. Learn to trap moles. Because here's the thing with moles. You're going to have a regular population to practice on. Because if moles are in your yard now, there's moles in your region. And they're going to come on through those old tunnels and get digging around in your yard. They eat bugs and worms and things like that. They don't eat plants. If you have any questions, come over to pestdude.com and ask us questions. We have a contact form, or check out the comment section below. Go ahead, hit me up with your questions. Doesn't have to be about moles, anything pest related, or anything horticulture related. I just love to chat. I'm here to give back. Pest Dude's all about just teaching homeowners, the end user, how to do it themselves, so you don't have to spend the markup on a pest control company if you don't have the bucks or you don't want to do it. You want to do it yourself? Let's do it safely, okay? Castor oil is going to be on that safer side of all the chemicals. This is not even a registered pesticide. It's a 25B product, which says meets EPA minimum risk active ingredient requirements, 40 CFR 152.25. Generally regarded as safe ingredients. Castor oil is edible. I don't eat this, but there are castor oils you can consume and put on your skin, so that's why it makes it on this list and doesn't require a lot of pesticidal claims. It does give you some warnings and precautions. What product doesn't come with warnings and precautions? All right, folks, if you have any questions, like I said, come on over to Pest Dude, like and subscribe, follow us, and use me, utilize my skills. I'm just here trying to give back to the United States, or whoever's seeing this anywhere in the world. I'll go do some research for you. Oh, it's fun. I like it. Thanks. Take care.